Hello everyone, my name is Sachin Mole and today's video topic is exception handling in a Java. The exception handling in a Java, the the exception in a Java is the uh, one of the powerful mechanism of the handle the runtime errors so that the normal flow of the application can be maintained. And in this tutorial we will learn about the java exception, its types, and in the difference between the check and uncheck exception. So what is exception in a Java? The exception in a Java exception in an abnormal condition. In a Java, exception is an event that disturb the normal flow of the program, and it is an object which is the through and runtime. Through at a runtime. And what is the exception handling? So what is the exception handling is? Exception handling is the mechanism to handle the errors such as class not found in exception, IO exception, SQL exception, remote exception, etc. And next point is advantages of exception handling. The advantages of exception handling is, the core advantage of exception handling is to maintain the normal flow of the application, and exception normally disturb the normal flow of the application. That is why we need to the handle the exception. Let's consider a scenario. First is, suppose there are 10 statements in a Java program, and exception occurs at a statement 5. The rest of the code will be not executed, and that is statement of the 6 to 10 will not be executed. However, when we perform the exception handling in a rest of the statement will be the executed, and this is where we exception handling in a Java. And next point in exception handling in Java, the types of exception handling in Java. There are mainly two types of the exception handling in Java: check and uncheck. And error is considered as the uncheck exception handling in Java. And according to Oracle, there are three types of exception handling in Java. The first type is check exception, second type is uncheck exception, and third is error. The first we'll discuss the next point is difference between the check and uncheck exception handling in a Java. The check exception is the classes that directly inherit the throwable class exception, runtime exception, and error are known as check exception. For example, IO exception, SQL exception, etc. And check exception are a compile time, and uncheck exception is the classes that inherit the runtime exception and are known as uncheck exception. For example, arithmetic exception, null pointer exception, array index out of bound exception, etc. The uncheck exception are not check at a compile time, but there are a check at a runtime. And third is error is recoverable, and some example of the errors: the out of memory error, virtual machine error, insertion error, etc. The Java exception is Java exception keyword. The Java exception keyword is Java provide the keywords in the are used in the handle the exception. The following following is a keyword. The first keyword is try. Try keyword is the try keyword is used to the specify the block where should place the exception code, and that means we can't use the block alone, and the try block must be followed by the either catch or finally. And next keyword is catch. The catch block is used to the handle the exception. It must be the preceded by the try block, and which means we can't catch block alone. It can be followed by the finally block later. Next keyword is finally. The finally keyword is the finally block is used to execute the necessary code of the program, and it is executed whether exception in the handle or not. And through keyword. The through keyword is used to the through through an exception. And throughs keyword is the throughs keyword is used to the throughs keyword is used to declare the exception, and it specifies that there may occur an exception in the method, and that it doesn't through the exception, and it is always used to the method signature. And Java exception handling is the most part of the Java. And next is the and this is all about Java exception handling in Java. And thank you.